I will show another alternative way of solving question number 243. For this type of solution, we'll use the energy equation. So a statement of energy equation is del K plus del U equal to 0. For conservative forces, change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy will be equal to 0. So change in kinetic energy is equal to half m v square, and change in potential plus, this is due to translatory motion, and change in rotational kinetic energy will be half I omega square, and change in potential energy will be equal to minus mgh, that will be equal to 0. Now we'll put the value of moment of inertia in this equation. Then we'll get this equation as half mv square plus half, and moment of inertia for a cylinder is equal to mr square divided by 2 into omega square minus mgh, that will be equal to 0. So our next equations become half mv square plus 1 by 4 m r square omega square minus mgh is equal to 0. So if you take, but as we know, v equal to r omega, so v square equal to r square omega square, so we will put this r square omega square as v square. So our equation becomes half m small m v square plus 1 by 4 capital M v square minus mgh, that is equal to 0. Now we can take this 1 by 4 as common. If we take this 1 by 4 as common and v square is again common, then v square by 4 is common, then m, then our term is 2m plus capital M minus mgh is equal to 0. So our equation is 1 by 4 2m, 2 small m plus capital M into v square minus mgh is equal to 0. Now as we know, v square minus u square equal to 2ah, h or s, that is no matter because all are dimensions of distance. So and the initial velocity, as the initial velocity is 0, so we can set the initial velocity as 0, and after setting the initial velocity as 0 we will get v square equal to 2ah. So we will substitute the value of v square as 2ah in this equation. So after that we can write our equation becomes 1 by 4 into 2m plus capital M into 2ah, 2ah minus mgh is equal to 0. Now we can take this h as common. So if we take h common, this h and this h will cancel, then after that we'll get 2a divided by, and this 2 and this 4 will partially get cancelled. So our equation will become a divided by 2 into a divided by 2 into a divided by a into 2m plus capital M divided by 2 is equal to mg. So if we cross multiply this equation, then we will get a equal to 2mg divided by 2m plus capital M. So from this equation, if we divide this equation by 2m in numerator and denominator, then we will get 2mg divided by 2m, that will be equal to 2m divided by 2m plus capital M divided by 2m. So So our linear acceleration will become a is equal to this 2m to m get cancelled, a equal to g divided by 1 plus this 2m to m also get cancelled, 1 plus capital M divided by 2m. So this is our linear acceleration. Now we get the linear acceleration, but for finding the angular acceleration, alpha equal to a divided by r. So if we substitute this value, we'll get alpha equal to g divided by 1 plus capital M divided by 2 times a small m into r. Now as we will consider the kinematic equation for rotational motion, that is omega equal to omega naught plus alpha t. As this motion starts from 0, so we can set this omega 0 as 0. After setting omega 0 as 0, then we will find omega will be equal to alpha t. Now if we put the value of alpha in this equation, then we will get omega will be equal to g divided by 1 plus capital M divided by 2 small m multiplied by r, and this equation is totally multiplied by t. So our value of angular x velocity will be omega equal to gt. Omega will be gt divided by 1 plus capital M divided by 2 times a small m into r. So this is our angular required value for angular velocity. Now we'll find the total kinetic energy. For finding the total kinetic energy, K equal to kinetic energy for linear motion, that is half mv square, plus kinetic energy for rotational motion, that is equal to half I omega square. Now as we know v equal to r omega, so we'll take this is equal to half m r square omega square plus half into value of moment of inertia for a cylinder will be half m r square, and it is again multiplied by omega square. Now we can find the total kinetic energy of the system as K equal to half m r square omega square plus 1 by 4 capital M r square omega square. From this equation we can take this capital R square omega square as common, then we'll get a small m divided by 2, or if we take this 1 by 4 as common, then our equation will become 2 small m plus capital M into r square omega square. Now we can substitute the value of omega from this equation. If we substitute the value of omega from this equation, then our final kinetic energy of the system will become 1 by 4 2 capital M plus a small m into r square into omega square, and value of omega square equal to g square t square divided by 1 plus capital M divided by 2 a small m square into r square. This r square get cancelled, and after cancelling we can find this, and if we take the LCM, this 2m, there will be again 2m, and this 2m will go to the upper side. Then that will be 4m square, and this one term will cancel and this square will cancel. Then the total kinetic energy of the system will become 1 by 4. This 1 by 4 and this 4 get cancelled, so this total kinetic energy of the system will become m g square t square divided by 2 times 1 plus capital M divided by 2 small m, so which is exact as like the previous value.